Silent Bob's in the truck there, all ready to go. Woohoo! Shane is making some last ditch adjustments to make sure everything stays where it should be. And we are just about to get rolling. We have quite the long drive. I think it's about 46 hours to Vancouver, and that's where we're heading. And this is the first blog of our Canadian Autism Awareness Tour. We will start in Victoria, BC with our first presentation April 3rd, and our last presentation will be April 27th in Charlottetown, PEI. And who would have thought? All those years ago we were sitting in this driveway, March 21st, 2015, about to start the North American tour, and I thought it was going to be like a one-off and we'd never do this again, and this is like 5 tours in now. It's a bit crazy. Anyway, very excited to get going, so till next time. Nobody's paying attention.
Back to the studio.
There we go. Woohoo! We've been on the road for a couple hours, and Austin's loving life. It is customary on a Racing with Autism road trip that the first movie Austin watches on these long drives is Smokey and the Bandit.
There's a truck driving legend in the south today. A man called Bandit from Atlanta, GA. Ever give Jammer knows his name. They swear he got eyes for the...
Now, it's always customary after Smokey and the Bandit, we watch Dumb and Dumber.
Holy Santa Claus shit. Can you imagine what would happen if we had these when we were 12?
Even better. Got them when we were 18.
Moving your head doesn't change.
It's me moving it, dude, not you.
This is the end of day one. We've been in the truck for about 8 hours and we have arrived in Sault Ste. Marie. Most people would be very tired and craving for some sleep, but my son, Austin, is very excited, even if it's 11:08 in the evening and we've been in the truck all day. Why? Because we're in a hotel. What does that mean? That means only one thing.
Shane is ready.
The Riley bed test. 11:08 on day one. Give her.
We'll take it.
We're about 45 minutes east of Thunder Bay. Rolling along with my two best friends in the world. And what makes this even better is we're driving beside a train. I become like a 6-year-old kid when I see trains, especially when I get to drive beside one going the same direction.
You sound like Sheldon from Big Bang.
I don't know, just something about the trains heading west through Canada. It's kind of cool. Good morning, everyone.
It's the heater in the truck, or the engine.
It is day 3 of our Canadian tour. We are located outside a Holiday Inn Express in the lovely city of Thunder Bay.
Surprisingly beautiful.
Also surprisingly very cold. It is currently minus 12 and we're all wearing spring jackets.
Shit.
Way to think ahead, you guys. It's a good journey yesterday, no problems, and we're hoping to make it to Brandon, Manitoba today. So we're westbound and down.
East pounding down.
No, west. 1010 on the side. With that,
Back to the studio.
It's better than 10-2.
nothing like a little Dwight for a long drive. God knows what he's listening to. Could be Dwight, could be Rage Against the Machine, could be Frank Sinatra.
It could be the theme song from Caillou.
The road is very, very straight and very, very flat. Kind of like my first girlfriend. Well, it's been a long day. We've been in Ontario, we've are in Manitoba, and we're just about to cross the border into Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Did you take it?
Yeah.
They're selling a retractable dog lead today.
Right. Yeah, with a 3-year warranty.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well, after a couple hours, we this may sound a bit offensive, but we have just entered Regina.
What's wrong with them?
There are now 27 countries that have themselves, in addition to the United Kingdom, taken the risk of kicking out people whose presence they deem.
Scheiße!
We're there. We're there.
We're at a Moose Jaw. We just had lunch at this lovely Smitty's restaurant.
It's actually really good.
That had to pump fuel in the fabulous Nissan Titan.
The Titan.
And my God, I have never wanted a fuel tank to be filled faster in my life. It is currently -12, which is not bad, but the wind's got to be like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
And that girl just went out in a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's okay. Shane's coming.
Say you're on camera. How cold is it?
Bloody freezing!
The wind. What's the wind chill like for you?
-1,000,000.
Yes.
Like an old lesson learned, like an old lesson learned. Only you know what it is to see through the eyes that are
Very, very long tree. Or you can see that way. Or you can see that way.
Wait, there might be some heat coming off this.
That is fucking cold! This is love right here.
Oh, I can't feel my hands.
We got out to watch the train. Froze up a huge off. And Junior's
That's the
more.
nicest thing he ever did.
Yeah.
He sneezed the other way.
Nissan's gonna need some special stuff to get that off the window. They're all good.
Hey, hold on. Switch hands. This one now. This one. Oh.
Harry!
Oh.
Harry! Harry isn't breathing!
like a thief in the night.
Good evening. It is the end of day 4, almost into day 5. We have had an epic day, over 1,000 kilometers, and now we're in a hotel in Calgary. And whenever we're in a hotel, you know what that means. Day 4 of the Riley bed test. Give her.
Watch your head, dude.
Take it!
We'll take it. Well, off in the distance where we're heading, the old Nissan Titan's gonna get a workout going through there. Looks very pretty. We are in Banff. We just had a wonderful dinner. Well, Shane and I had a wonderful dinner at a place called Grizzly's, where we got to eat various types of animals.
Let me just run you through this. So we started off with a beautiful steak tartare.
That was good.
And then they brought this big, huge, like sizzling hot marble plate. And we got to cook our own steak, bison, elk, and venison. And Austin got to cook his own lobster. And
The fondue was delicious.
the only thing he actually liked was the chocolate fondue at the end.
Okay, so
The lobster was good.
yes,
We thank you, Jason, for bringing us to that place.
very cool. The weather looks like it's starting to take a turn. It was a nice bluebird kind of early afternoon when we arrived. Clouded over quite badly, starting to snow, and we hear going through the Kukahalla Pass is somewhat dicey currently. Like so, a dashboard Jesus.
And he saves. Jesus saves.
Jesus saves.
Yes, he does. Is he a real person, Jesus? Can you explain that to me?
The memory card in this camera is not big enough for that story. Good morning, day 5, World Autism Awareness Day.
Day 6, isn't it? Day 6, isn't it? Day 5 yesterday, wasn't it?
We're starting again?
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday! Day 6.
Day 6!
Day 6. Did we do a day 5 one?
No.
Well, we did a bunch of on camera stuff.
So it is day 6 today. Scratch day 5. Day 6.
Day 6. World Autism Awareness Day. We are just leaving the beautiful home of the Gerlofs, who so graciously put us up last night when the weather turned very poor very quickly.
They have some really nice toys here.
We're going to tackle the Kukahalla very shortly. Last night it was, I think it was closed for a portion of the night. That's how bad things got. Lots and lots of snow around here. We're about 45 minutes away from the Kukahalla Pass, which is also known as the Death Road. Since we left the Gerlofs and Kamloops, had a couple, I guess, dicey sections, would put it mildly. There are signs on the highways suggesting that it's going to be pretty tricky coming up. We'll do our best to keep it shiny side up. You know, it's great when it says put chains on now. Like it's got a sign for chains and where to take them off.
Woohoo! It's the end of the avalanche area.
Yeah, for about 20 feet till the next one starts.
One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work.
Easter Monday. Smack Jesus.
Dad's laugh. Now it's filming.
So after 5 days of driving, finally reached the Pacific.
That is not the Pacific Ocean.
What is it?
The Atlantic.
These people just having a little fire down on it. That's awesome.
Would you do that, Shane?
Yes.
Isn't this the Atlantic Ocean?
No, the Atlantic's on the other side. So when we get to Nova Scotia, PEI, that's the Atlantic.
This ocean would take you all the way to Australia. It's like going to Melbourne from Tasmania. You get on a boat and you go to the island, except the boat from Melbourne to Tasmania is 6 hours, where this is only an hour.
Good evening. We are in very near Victoria, BC.
We're on the island.
We're here. It is quite late. It's about 10:30 Pacific. We've had a very interesting day. We've battled some incredibly poor weather through the Coquihalla. A couple times my butt was clenching the seat more than I was clenching the steering wheel.
Don't be such a wuss.
Right.
I got to.
Even the baby, even our dashboard Jesus was praying. On your marks. Get set. Riley bed test. Here we go.